Hi, welcome to World of Braiding and Extensions Limited. My name is Joy Fido, and as usual, I'm coming to you today with so much exciting information. You know what we stand for? We stand for sharing knowledge, sharing skill, sharing information. And World of Braiding represents natural hair care and extensions beauty, or extensions glamour. We just want you to be beautiful, glamorous, gorgeous, elegant. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to walk with you to show you what has happened with the hair we've been talking about, this amazing hair called bundles of joy. Okay, so what we're talking about today is about you understanding the hair extensions that you are wearing. We have been working with hair for the past 10 years that we can recollect. But before then, I can't even remember how long I loved working with hair. So working with hair, which is what our hair represents, we say because we know hair. We get inquiries, what hair is good for this, what hair is best for that, what hair should I use for this, and how does this hair work, and with this hair tangle, and with this hair straighten, and with this hair band. So we get all these inquiries all the time. And because we constantly work with clients and we're using this to train our students, we have mastered what we know as hair. And that's why we have come to you with our own brand of hair called Bundles of Joy. And this hair is amazing because we can talk to you about every type of hair. So we're going to be talking to you about caniculum hair, about virgin hair, about 100% human hair, about hair for weaving and hair for braiding. And especially with the 100% human hair and virgin hair, they are so difficult to find for braiding. But we have made it our business to find it. Why? Because there are lots of people out there who cannot handle the weaves. Weaves is so popular, but not everybody can handle it. People want access to their scalp. And then this type of people, when they want to have hair in braids, they can't find the kind of quality hair they're looking for. So we made it our business to get this hair in. So this is what this video is all about. It's about showing you these different textures of hair that we've got. And it's going to be focusing on the virgin hair, which is our first attempt at giving you the best quality hair there is. So again, as we've mentioned in some of our few videos about this hair is authentic virgin hair. And what quality is this? Is Indian hair. Now I personally prefer Indian hair. You hear all types of hair. You hear Mongolian hair, Cambodian hair, Peruvian hair. They're all there. You may request for them and we will get them for you, but my personal preference, Indian hair. And why? Because I am sure that someone out there has happily donated their hair to be used, and that's why Indian hair is authentic. Every other hair, you have to really go out there searching for it and making sure you got it. So here we've got this really everybody who's touched this hair goes excited. They scream for joy, which is why we call them bundles of joy, because once you have this hair, the quality is undeniable. Now this particular bundle we have here is 24 inches, and we use this hair to work on our model. So that's why we're coming back to you with this hair. We've been watching this hair for the past nearly 8 weeks now on our clients, and we're going to show you a review of what we've done with this hair and why we're so excited about it. So when you get in your package, this is how it's going to come. Bundles of Joy. We haven't gone over the tops to just package it, but we know that we've gone over the tops to put the highest quality of hair inside this bag. Okay, so we've just talked about the braiding one, which is the one that comes in bulk. So now we have the one that comes in weft. And so that's your weft right there for weaving. So if you happen to be this weave person, you love your weave so much, you just want your weave done, this is in weft. So we have in weft and we have in bulk. And as if that's not good enough, you can see me with my head of wig. You've seen me wear wig all the time, but most times I've always been this person who really doesn't like to put too much effort on my wigs because I know they look nice on me anyway. So we've gone the extra step to get you this amazing quality virgin hair in wigs, and this is also in the range of bundles of joy. So gorgeous virgin hair, you can style it to whatever you want. And why do we do that? There are people out there who are struggling with hair loss in so many ways, and we see that all the time for whatever reasons. It might have been health related, it might have been lack of care while you're styling your hair, because lots of stylists out there don't really care about hair. It's something we make a big deal about, but there are people out there who don't care about taking care of your hair. So it's made lots of people out there lose hair so much. Now my theory is, just because you've lost your hair doesn't mean you should lose your life or stop having a life. So there are so many options out there now, and the wig for me is the perfect answer for anybody having problems with their hair. And so I prefer to call it hair replacement. Lots of people have this problem about saying I'm wearing a wig. I'd rather just replace my hair. So we're happy to replace your hair for you. And that's what Bundles of Joy is coming across to do for you. So virgin hair, authentic hair, no more, caniculon or synthetic hair if you don't want that. But of course, we got something for everyone. So there's synthetic hair for people who want that, who don't want to invest too much money. And then there's the virgin hair for people who just want to replace that hair that they've lost, because they've lost the hair, they've lost their confidence, and they've lost being themselves. So we want you to get yourself back. Hair that will make you feel good anywhere. So as promised, we're going to show you this amazing hair that we did about 8 weeks ago. And our client has worked with it, styled it, flat ironed it, tongued it, gone swimming with it, done everything we could think of like a regular everyday wear. And the hair still intact. That's why we're so excited about it and want to show you what it looks like. And then we're going to show you a hint of how you can style it yourself as well. So when you decide to order this hair and start using it, these are just things we want to work with anybody that buys our hair, so you can get the best results out of it. I mean, lots of hair out there just sell. You just walk into a shop and you just buy hair and you walk home, and whatever you do with it becomes your problem. But when we start selling you hair, when we give you hair, we are happy to stand by our hair, and we will guide you through our hair. And that's what we're going to do today, to take you through what we've done with this hair and what you can do with this hair when you do get them. So here is our gorgeous client that we worked with 8 weeks ago about. And so that's gorgeous Efe. So you can see she still got the head of hair completely intact. And this is what we're going to be playing with today. Okay, so this is our gorgeous hair. You remember what we did with this hair? It was the 3 braid plaits. And you see how full this hair was. Now, if you didn't get this image we're talking about, just go back on our YouTube page again and look out for the 3 braid plaits virgin hair. This is where we gave you snippets of how we achieved this look. And you can always order and get your DVD where you can offer your clients this hairstyle, and also have your clients or your stylist do it on your head. Now look at how full this hair is. We went with about 5 bags of hair on this hair, and like I said earlier, it's all virgin hair, authentic virgin hair. You can see the feel. You see how it just flows. The beauty about this hair is it has not shed at all. It's one of those hairs that's really intact. And no matter how much my gorgeous client has brushed and dragged, hair is still full. So you see all this that I'm doing with this hair with the brush. And you look in the brush and there's nothing. and that's when you know that you're working with really good hair. Now most hairs I've tried playing with in the past, especially weave hair, we finish putting the weave in and then we start working with it, and I watch my clients work with this hair and it starts coming out in the brush with just one little stroke on the hair and everything comes out in the brush. Really shocking. But this is all braided in, which was done in the 3 braid plaits. We've only touched up the hairline once, and that was just because it looked a bit, you know, when hair grows it starts to come out and gets a bit rough, so we just touched up the hairline and everything else is still the same. See the volume that comes out of this hair. Now this hairstyle most times is for people who are getting married and they have really virgin natural hair, afro hair, which they probably want to style a bit, have some freedom with their wedding. And that's what most times we get clients who ask for this hair. So my client here, if you watch that video, has virgin hair, full head of virgin hair, long, and this is the only way you can protect this hair, giving her as much volume of straight hair as possible, which we can manipulate and which we are going to manipulate for you to see now. So whenever you feel you've had a bit of enough of your own natural hair, you want a break and you just want something different, looking glamorous, looking equally beautiful, this is a style that we recommend for you, in addition to all the other style. But this is extremely the topmost of our hairstyles here. This is the topmost. So now I'm going to start by styling this hair in a straight look. So we're going to start by ironing this hair, or straightening this hair. I prefer to say iron because it's heat anyway. So straight iron or straight flat iron, whichever way you like to call it. We're using a GHD flat iron, and then we're going to just show how this hair takes heat very easily, and thereafter we'll show you how to work with the curling tongue. So for now, the flat iron. So what I've done, I've taken a little section of this hair. Now for anyone who's watching this for the first time and wondering what I'm talking about, 3 braid plaits, this is 3 braid plaits, and I'll show you what that means. So you see this strand of hair, and it's got so much hair on the side of it, and then it carries on until I finish off the plaits. So this is how each individual strand of the hair has got hair all over it, and this is what makes the 3 braid plaits so unique. So let's say I was looking at 3 strands of 3 braid plaits. You see all that hair coming out, and these are straight hairs. So regular hair, you can work with any type of hair with these 3 braid plaits. When I mean any type, we're talking textures. So it could be wavy texture, which then makes the hair look really full. If this is straight and it looks this full, imagine when you work with wavy hair. So it's just one of those wonders of hair braiding techniques. Look at that. And so you can comb with a comb as small as that, and we're combing a full head of braided hair. And that's the beauty of the 3 braid plaits. So what I'm going to do now is put a hint of serum. And I'm not going to be fussy about the brand, because I know people are going to be asking me what brand was that. It can be any brand, and just put a hint of product in it, not too much. So serum, just a little bit. And so you get your hair in sections that you want to flat iron. And so I've gotten a little section and I've combed through it, and my iron is on, and I'm going to start by pressing it down. And remember, when you're flat ironing, you just want it to be really, really smooth. You don't just rush through the hair. You take your time and let it actually iron it, smoothen it. That's what flat ironing is all about. And so I'm going to carry on doing this for the whole head to get that really straight, smooth look. And this is all the hair that we're working with, the bundles of Joy hair. Just to show you another little strand again. I would have combed it, but I just want you to see through this. So you really, really let it glide through the hair really easily. And to show you that this is authentic virgin hair, it just glides through really nicely and smoothens the hair. See the work we've done? See how much you've straightened the hair and see how straight it really looks. Now, some words of caution. Whenever you're working with virgin hair, remember that this hair on the original owner of the hair never went through a lot of heat straightening or heat styling. This is something I find really, really weird about most people that wear extensions. We make a big habit of wanting to overstyle the virgin hair that we buy. We should be very, very careful because the owners of this hair don't overstyle their hair. Too much heat is not good for any hair. And so especially when you're having virgin hair, if you must heat style them, do it once in a while, not all the time. Some people make a really, really big habit of constantly heat styling their hair, and then they complain that the hair didn't last them. Stay away from too much heat. Tonguing, flat ironing, anything that takes heat, not healthy for any hair at all, especially virgin hair. But this is just to show you that this is possible. And we don't do it every day. It's just something she does once in a while when she's going out with her friends or feels like, you know, having a bit of a straight hair. But it's not a habit that you have to sit in front of the mirror every day styling your hair. So we've done that far, and I'm just getting slowly towards the front. And so remember, when you're styling as well, you don't want to have too much hair in your hands. If you put too much, then the heat will not circulate that quickly to the hair. So we just try and get a good size, not too much. You can notice how the comb glides through the hair, especially for 3 braid plaits. Remember, there are plaits in between this hair, so when you're doing it, you're not over pulling through, you're just slowly gliding through, so it combs the hair for you. Okay, so we're carrying on, and again, remember, not too much hair in the comb. And remember, you're just gliding the comb through it slowly so you can really get a good hang of the hair that you want to straighten. And so you just try your best to blend them. You can see the amount of work we've done here. And if you notice, I didn't put too much product, it's just a hint of serum I put in this hair, and that's all you need. Too much product, again, weighs this hair down. So whenever you're working with virgin hair, cut out too much product, cut out too much heat. All of that damages the hair and weighs the hair down. And that's how you can protect your hair or the investment you may have put into this hair, because they're not cheap. When you're working with quality hair, they come really expensive, You don't want to lose it instantly because of lack of understanding or lack of care. It's one of the biggest things I get to deal with here. People want to know how to care for their virgin hair, and this is where they go wrong. Too much heat, too much products, the hair doesn't last you long. Okay, so we finished with the straight look, and now we're going to give ourselves just a hint of a styling of the curly look. We don't want to spend the whole time creating a full head of it, just for you to have an idea how this hair responds to wavy and straight. So we just finished it with straight, and now we're trying to work with the wavy. So once that's done, you can see the look. Now what I'm working with is a bigger size barrel size curling tongue, and what I'm trying to achieve is just bigger bold curls. Now if I really wanted to make curls the look I want to achieve today, I will hold the curls in place after each tonguing and allow it to cool before I let it drop. So that way it lasts a lot longer, but I'm not really trying to do that. I'm going to have to get it back to straight once I finish doing this. But I just want you to have an idea how this hair responds to heat. And if you wanted to, curly look, if you wanted to see more of how we achieve this kind of look, stay in touch with us on Instagram, Joy Fido. And what we do is from time to time, when she set her hair, we take images and put it up so you can see the look. You can see the straight and you can see the wavy. So I just get another one done before I go back and give her the look she wants to walk around town with. So again, you decide what size you want, and just roll around the curling wand. Some people call them wand, curling tongue, curling anything, just gives you that kind of curls. You know, the kind of look Kim Kardashian loves to walk around with. Creating bold curls and just putting your hand through and let it just drop down on you easily. Look at that. And so that's what you can do with the curling wand. So this just shows you how flexible this hair is. Can give you straight, can give you curls. You can make them even tighter curls if you want to. We have different sizes of this curling wand, and whenever she feels like a different look, she goes for them. So the longer you hold the hair in the wand, the stronger your curls will last. So you don't just put it in and just bring it out in seconds. And again, just like the straight look, you get them in smaller sections to put around your wand so that the heat can really distribute itself. If you make what you're putting in really big, then the heat doesn't distribute and then it doesn't stay that long. It just straightens in no time. Okay, so there you have it. The glamorous, gorgeous, beautiful, natural hair texture, only with the Bundles of Joy range. And like we've said to you, this hair can be got in so many lengths. It starts from 10 inches to 30 inches. So whatever length you want, just let us know. And you've seen the result of what it looks like. So stay in touch with us on Instagram, because that's where I tend to take lots of images of what's going on, and I immediately put it there, and that is on Joy Fido. So if you want to keep seeing things like this, because there's not much time to sit down and create amazing looks for you to see. We tend to take images and just put them up for you to see from time to time. And you can notice too from my wig that I'm wearing now, I just played around with it just a little bit with a bit of heat, and look at the results you get. So that's the kind of feel you get from working with the virgin hair. They're supple, they're gentle, they're beautiful. I don't even know the number of words I can use for them. And that's how you can change your look instantly and look as glamorous as you want to look without having to worry too much about your own hair. But you know what I stand for most times. I say to you, as long as your hair is healthy underneath all this, you can look whatever you desire to look like. And then whenever you're fed up with it, you take it off and you walk around with your hair. And so that's what I do. I practically am a chameleon when it comes to looks. Whatever I feel like that day, that time, I can look that way without being tied down to one particular look. And that's what I encourage everyone to look like or do, because that way you feel good inside. You're not tired thinking, I can't be what I want to be. So we really loved showing you what we did today, and we enjoy hearing from you. We look forward to working with you all the time. There's so much going on in the part of training. We're coming up with an exciting information. Very soon you're going to hear so much about the training and all the amazing things we've been dreaming of sharing with you. So we look forward to seeing you, and just keep subscribing. Don't give up, because we want to work with you. And as always, we want to empower you. Whatever we know, we want you to know. And once you know, you can then use that to make money. We want all of us to make money. So that's why we share all this knowledge with you. Like they said, knowledge is power. And once you got the power, you can do whatever you like. Thanks again. I will see you in our next video.